Dragon Age Inquisition was rated M for mature by the ESRB and contains blood, intense violence, nudity, sexual content, and strong language. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, my name is Amaronith and I play games for the internet, and today we're playing Dragon Age Inquisition. Oof, last time we got a letter for Dorian. Well, not for Dorian, from Dorian's father, who wanted Dorian to meet with a retainer. They wanted to talk because they're worried something. Anyway, so we're gonna go show Dorian this letter. That's not the right way to where Dorian is. Dorian, being a big old nerd, is up in the library. Hi.
Questions.
So, your dad sent a letter.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallwood want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter. I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical. I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
Would he do that?
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
What is the issue between you two?
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
You should talk to him.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I? That was unworthy, I apologize. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
I mean, I doubt you'll like it.
I'm having trouble imagining a scenario where you'd like anything he said.
So am I. But who knows? Maybe my father has something new in mind.
Yes. Meanwhile, woo! Honestly, I am 99% sure, and I say this being, the one who plays him, that Revas gets a lot of enjoyment out of just dropping down on top of dropping down from really high places. Okay, so we found several. Revas, why did you have so many copies? Okay, so I flitted about with some stuff.
Your worship.
Yeah.
Complete. Well, how about that?
Complete.
Stone Mad, Inquisitor.
Can you interpret the meaning?
Do you have any insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Tell you what, you finish one, and I'll write it up. Who better, right? A good dwarven perspective.
Alright, sorry.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Okay. Where? No. There's a place that I haven't gone to yet, and then we'll leave. I promise.
How do you know they won't attack here?
With allies come enemies. Now we have a place to hold them.
Oh.
Your worship, the cells are ready for the enemies of the Inquisition. Good facilities in Skyhold. Whoever built this knew how to keep prisoners safe but secure.
Prison structural evaluation. Hard job, this. Structural fractures throughout. Major blocks shifted. It settled over an age or more. So I had the workers short up, call it stable. I don't recommend rebuilding. If we change the weight distribution, it might stress cracks we can't see. I've seen failures like this before, in dams with the pressure of a flood behind them. What caused that in a prison this size, I don't want to know. Structural evaluation for Lord Llewellyn's consideration. Mason Gatsy. Wait. A copy here? Huh. Well. Okay. But that's not what I was looking for. Oh. Pardon me.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
Copy here. God damn, Rassam. Okay. Up here? Nope. Alright. I swear.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor.
Yeah?
Liliana is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed, Templars going rogue.
Uh-huh.
No one is dealing with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get worse.
Of course.
We can certainly look into it.
I will mark these incidents on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor. And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Sure.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
A western approach, Emprise du Lion, Emerald Graves, I missed the rest. Huh.
Oh, Bells, it's you. Morris. Sir Morris, I suppose. I am serving as quartermaster for Skyhold and its arriving throngs. Stores are growing, and so long as we have fair coin to restock, you and yours will be well served.
Where's Quartermaster Thren?
The previous quartermaster survived Haven. Where is she?
She had views. Has views. Perfectly legitimate ones if you share them, Inquisitor. I believe it was felt that your quartermaster should be more palatable now that the Inquisition is in Orlais. She continues to serve, just not at the fore.
Are we well supplied?
How's it going? Do we have what we need?
Our capacity increases, as do our requests to suppliers. I've had to threaten some contracts. It was exhilarating.
What are your qualifications?
What makes you ideal for this position? It's an important one.
My family has ties to several freehold militias, as well as cousins acting as officers in Ferelden and Orlais.
And your qualifications?
My family holds treaties with 3 new money Tevinter houses, and a rare Orzuma contract with a Paragon namesake.
And your qualifications?
To be honest, your worship, that was my question. I am the nexus of a dozen threads tied by others, designed to cast the widest and most appealing resource net. But I will rise to the occasion. Skyhold will want for nothing. I swear it.
Right.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Here. Oof. We need so much. Oh, so much. Okay.
I hope it helps.
Hawk! Wait. Where'd he go? Wait. So, oh, okay. You are there. You're just completely... You see this, right? You fucking see this? Hi.
Let me know if you have any other questions. Otherwise, I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Nothing new.
We'll talk later.
Right.
A letter home. Father, no, I will not come home. I know what happened to Haven. I was there, and I am not afraid of death. If none of us are brave enough to stand, then all of us will fall. I am your son. If you trust nothing else, trust me. The Inquisition is our only hope. I would also like to request that you stop using such language to refer to the Inquisitor. It's not what you think. He is not trying to replace the divine or the chantry or become a god. I know it's hard for you to see an elf in a position of such power, but I think it's time for you to think about why you feel the way you do about them. Don't you remember the stories of Andraste and the elves who helped her? If the Inquisitor really is Andraste's herald, maybe it's Andraste sending us a message, telling us to let go of our foolish hatreds. I just hope you'll be able to see that this is what I want, and what I feel is my duty. I think Mother would be proud, and I know she would want you to be proud of me too. Your son, as dedicated Inquisition soldier, Eustace. Thanks, Eustace. Okay, we've got 24 of our 48 copies found. 25. Pamphlet. Lift your voices. Greetings, Inquisition. I hope you're excited for our next meeting. I certainly am. In these dark times, fellowship and song will keep us from the depths of despair. So let us lift our voices and our spirits. Here are the pieces we will be learning in the upcoming weeks. Lyrics and musical notation are available in the archive, so come prepared. The Storm Coast's Claim, Circle of Flame, Girl in Red Crossing, The Ballad of Nuggins. Scout Harding fought hard for this one, so she will conduct. Twinkling Lucia of the Heavens. Wait, is that Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds? Okay. Whither You Took My Gold, or The Jolly Tavern. Arl Janssen's Ride, I Shall Prevail. Although there were many votes for Andraste's Mabari, I have decided to leave it off the list, as attempts to perform it tend to leave most choir members a sobbing mess. Sinquisitor Faye. P.S. I understand that some of you object to being called the Sinquisition. If you can't come up with a better name, it's not your place to criticize. And no, the Harry Heralds is not a better name. I love it. Oh, I love it. The Sinquisition. Oh. My grandmother, she's 92 now? oh god. At the time of recording, at least, she's in her 90s. Used to be a member of a group that went about singing. She went to a bunch of she would go to a bunch of nursing homes and sing for everyone there. Not so much anymore.
There's a rumor. Forces.
Excuse me?
The mighty standing army of that land they don't have?
You can't trust them.
Maybe you don't want to say that so loud around the Inquisition.
This is different. The Maker did this.
Right. Now you're making sense.
Right. Okay. Whew. Hey, did we get any new horses? We did. Wait. I thought for sure that we had them already.
Finally a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
No, you didn't. He says that if you never met up with Dennett.
Inquisition?
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Nope.
Farewell.
Maker be with you.
Okay. Alright. Let's get out of here. World map. Now, we technically have to go to the Storm Coast. Because what I need is here for my expertise, I guess. Yeah. But this is also where the Deep Rose entrance is that we need. So, in the meantime, let's... And... Cassandra! Let's take you.
What is it, Cole?
Dispatch for you.
God damn it! I should have known. Okay. Let's just do... Ow. Yeah, hey. Okay. Right. I was going to tell you about how I had in my private game, private, personal, not LP, that I have Darkspawn. I have 3 Canary brothers that I 3 Canary brothers that I have, or at least in my heart, they are Canary brothers. I have Katari, who is the youngest, and a mage. And God. And his older 2 brothers, Ashad and Anan. And Katari was a knight enchanter, not knight enchanter, maybe knight enchanter. Yeah, knight enchanter, that's what they call it. A knight enchanter specialization. Who were? Anan was a champion specialization, and Ashad, who now champion is for warrior, knight enchanter is for mage, obviously, and Ashad was a rogue, and he was a tempest. And I thought it was very funny, because tempests, again, literally set themselves on fire and, you know, get in the middle of it all. And tempests is what Sarah is. Good. Nursery seeds. Oh, that's right. I've gotta be collecting, like, everything so that I can get seeds. So, like, I thought it was so funny because in my head and the way I played him, Ashad was very serious and very, like, very, stoic. And, you know, he was actually in love with Cassandra, which is really funny to me. Not funny because, haha, Cassandra, but funny, like, Cassandra's romance is very... It's so sweet. It's very sweet. And so you've got Ashad, this very stoic, quiet rogue who sets himself on fire in combat and is just... It is good. Huh? Blades of Sarian. I didn't know this was here. Or I would have found it before. I guess I must have missed it. I am... I'm trying... There's... Okay. There's demons that we have to fight in order to get the thing. I think. Right? Let me... Okay. Yeah, 3 demons in the Storm Coast. Prior. Oh. My bad. To the rocky hill. So demon is located at the top of the hill. And I'm not staying here any longer than I have to. Here being camp. But I mean, hey, if we hadn't gone there, I wouldn't have found that codex, so... But, yeah, so Ashad... this very stoic Qunari, just... But... big on romance. It's very sweet. Am I missing something? No, that's a bear. Meanwhile, Qatari, I believe, yeah, Qatari, my mage, romanced Dorian. And Anan I don't believe I played him long enough to get into a romance with him. So is it this rocky hill? So, yeah, Anan I didn't get into a romance with, but I'm pretty sure he would be the Iron Bull. Fun fact, Anan was a, hornless, Qunari. And, like, it's like a thing written in to Qunari culture that hornless Qunari are destined for greatness. And my friend and I are 90% sure that they did this because of the fact that we believe they did this because Dragon Age Origins, none of the Qunari had horns. But the only Qunari from who's left from that time is Sten. Okay, now what am I? Is it this one? Is it up here? Sorry, I'm trying to find where this demon is. Because it's before the mouth of the river. So... But yeah, so long story short, Anon is a hornless Canary, and like part of the story is that Anon and Ashad raised Qatari after they fled their parents, who, while their parents had run from the Qun, Qatari was a mage, and they didn't know what to do with that. So they tried to bind him as you would a mage under the Qun. And also, like, they never expected on having a third child because they had twins, and then one of their twins was hornless, and why would they want a third child when they already had their son destined for greatness, which is why his name is Anon. Because they believe Anon means, like, victory or something like that. And so it's like... Well... Meanwhile, Anon is like...
I must admit, Cassandra, I've never heard of these Seekers of Truth.
Why would you? They do not exist in Tevinter.
But what are they? Some manner of super Templar? Is this one of those southern secrets like proper hygiene?
Once we worked from the shadows, monitoring Templars and mages alike.
That clearly worked out well.
Your glibness does you no credit. The mage rebellion was beyond even our power to control.
But yeah, so Anon was like, fuck you, maybe? You're not doing that to my little brother? And and Ashad was like, yes, no, we refuse. And so they took Qatari and fled and raised him on their own. And of course, all of this is just in my heart of hearts. This is my own personal story of these three brothers, and like...
One by one they follow me, laughing, drowning in the sea. The rest of the poem is sad.
And it started out so well.
Oh, cool. Okay, so maybe that one we already got. We already got that one. Let's keep going. Yeah, so like, again, all of this is just all from my own story about these three brothers. And of course, in another version of the story, Anon dies to save Qatari. And Qatari, of course, goes on to become the Inquisitor, and it's like, yes, this was my great my greatness. This was the greatness I was supposed to become. I was to save his life, trade my life for his, and thus save the Herald of Andraste. And I've got a lot of ridiculous stories. Okay, they're not ridiculous, but I've got a lot of little stories about stuff like that. About these three brothers. And with my friend Rue, who I talk about this game all the time with, like, we paired off her Inquisitor, Far Trevelyan, with Katari, and like it was very cute. Oh goodness. So I have to get up there, so that means we go this way. And, okay, I admit part of the reason I'm talking about all of this is because I need something to talk about while I'm looking for these goddamn demons. Like... yeah, containment apparatuses. Were those there before? Hey.
See? I told you.
What can we do for you?
Anything to report?
Do you have anything to report?
Nothing of note, Your Worship.
Okay. Bye.
I should go.
Safe travels, Your Worship.
Did you hear about Haven?
Just rumors.
I have a feeling most of them are true.
Alright, what's... So, yeah. Who else can I tell you about my other, I have a mage warden, a human man named Rowan, who I romanced Zevran with. And I believe they're super happy together. In my soul. Weren't there... right. I went the entirely wrong. Okay. Oh. I need to be here. That's fine. Also, other wrong ways to go. Part of me is like, I should just speed up. Yeah. No, whatever. This episode will go long and I'll just cut out bits where I'm not talking. Okay. Okay, one more left. Through a tunnel and continue the path left. That's right. Left. There we go. That's why I couldn't find the other one. Got it. Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that, Dorian?
I'm imagining what you would look like in a dress.
Keep wondering. If my uncle couldn't put me in one, neither shall you.
Acquired bottle of smoke. Now we have to return to Kim. But we will not do that. Just yet. Oh, that took much less time than I thought. So apparently this episode won't go long. And I'll just end it by going back to Kim. Okay. Where are you, Kim?
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
Huh.
Inquisitor.
Someone threw all of the turnips in the fire. And the plums with the spider's webs.
I don't need you, sister.
You're carrying a heavy burden for one so young.
I'll carry it back to Crestwood and kill those bandits. That's what Father would have wanted.
He'd want you to live a good life.
He's dead. You didn't know him.
Okay. Well. Hello, Master Dennett. Hey, Kim.
You finished
Kim.
the recipe for the recipes? All done with the tedious?
I have, and I am.
Then I have a question. Would you leap with me out of this car and prove the eye is surrounded by fire?
Yes. Oh. Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready to commit to this path.
Well, everyone back down. I'm about to teach your Inquisitor how to play. Now we have some fun.
And on that note, okay. On that note, we end it here. This time. For now. Just for now. And when we come back, we'll go see whatever that guy wants in the hinterlands. For Dorian. I mean, with Dorian. We'll see. God, I lost... Oh, it was such a tedious nonsense. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. However, in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Be safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.